Hey, this is Edwin Dearborn with Barry Coziahr, and today we're going to talk about how to gain more visibility for your website. If you're looking to get more traffic, more conversions, and rank higher, stay tuned. Hey, Barry, welcome to Growth Driven.
Hey, thanks.
So Barry and I work together on multiple marketing projects, and we decided, Barry puts out an ebook about 13 different ways to improve your website. We're not going to talk about all 13. We're going to talk about the first 6. So if you're looking to improve your website's performance and visibility, then Barry has built hundreds of websites for doctors, real estate agents, mortgage brokers, dentists, all types of professionals, HVAC guys, all over the United States. So Barry, please tell us, share with us these 6 things that we can do to improve performance and visibility.
Good. Yeah. So we'll go to the first 6. The first one, it seems pretty simple and like common sense, but basically no company name and logo. Not having your company name and logo on the website would be a problem.
And you'd be amazed at how many people put that somewhere where it's really hard to find.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a standard place that it should be, It's supposed to be in the top left corner. People know they click on it to get back to the homepage. It's just really like your name's right there and it's easy to read. We go into logo design too. That's another thing. But yeah, just having that company name and logo and having it in a predictable place so people know who the heck this is, is number 1.
There you go.
Yeah. Number 2 is no immediate call to action. Right. So like great. So I'm interested. So what do I do? What's the next step? And it needs to be, again, this is something that should be like in the top right-hand corner of your website. Make it easy for people to contact you, to reach out to you, call me now, tell people, literally click to call or call me now. With your phone number right up there, really easy for them to find. And then visits, and also people need to obviously like have an answering machine in place because people will have your phone number. They'll call it after hours. So make sure that, you're tracking that stuff as well. So an immediate call to action.
Yeah. And it's funny, Barry, just to comment on that. I was recently consulting a dentist and I could not find his phone number on the website. And I'm like, dude, probably the number one reason they're looking you up, Googling you, is not to look at your beautiful website. They just want to know how to contact you. And I can't even find how to contact you.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing, and it's just, it needs to be right there. There's some obvious places it needs to be, but one right off the bat, top right-hand corner, with some other call to action, like, like call us for a strategy session or get an estimate or whatever. Yeah, good. So good. Number 3 is confusing navigation. Like one of my favorite books on the subject of making websites easy to find your way around is a book called Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug, right? And so, basically it needs to be simple. People need to be able to find their way around. It just needs to be a good navigation bar, easy placements of things. People need to be able to find their way back and around, and then they need to be able to understand the layout on a mobile phone too, because, with nice, easy drop downs designed for both those environments, like the desktop and the mobile, and really just make it so if a person has to stop and think about where to go to do something next, it's wrong, and it needs to be fixed.
I absolutely agree. What's the next point?
Yeah, good. Next is no clear headlines. So now we're into like typography. Like, what is it we're talking about here? Because people scan things, and this is true of reading a page or captions or everything. But clear headlines that tell visitors exactly what page or website's about, what that section's about, whatever it is. So he knows he's in the right place or what section to read more about, and instantly providing information, because otherwise they're going to skedaddle, right? They're done,
Yeah, they'll just eject. And, advertising legend David Ogilvy would completely agree with you. He said that 90% of the copy success is the headlines.
Right. That's right.
So headlines makes a big difference.
Yep. Yep. And it needs to be laid out easy for people to read and all that stuff, right? And good stuff that's clearly written. Not just clear to us, but clear to the person who's reading it, which is real important. Sometimes.
Very true. Very true. You got to take the viewpoint of the customer.
Yeah, exactly. Totally taking their viewpoint on and seeing the things from their viewpoint, because it may be make so much sense to you and have so much deep meaning to you, but
they get lost in translation.
Exactly. Last one we're going to cover this week is Drab color schemes. So if you go to a website, and you got to use colors that attract attention, guide the visitor through the marketing messages, guide them to contact you, your conversion strategy, right? And make sure colors that are associated with your industry. Like blue traditionally shows authority. Green can communicate life or health. While a landscaper should include green, and a pool builder might want to include blues, right? Mm-hmm. So the colors need to enhance the marketing message as well, but they need to not be drab. They need to attract and pull the person in rather than put them to sleep, right?
Yeah, be lively and be attractive.
Yeah, exactly. So you can do so much with a website. We got 7 more that we're going to go over next week, but just fixing those things throughout a whole website could transform the thing and make it pretty incredible. And then, but there's more, and we'll cover them.
We'll cover that. And also, I really want to add, it's how rapidly these things can be fixed. This isn't, we need to do some deep excavation of your website, and, how do we, hey, Barry, they want to know, how does somebody actually contact you?
I'm at Stampede Branding, stampedebranding.com. Stampede, like customers coming in fast, that's what we want. Lots of people coming fast. And stampedebranding.com. You can just reach me there, or and you can also reach me on Facebook. I'm pretty easy to find.
Or LinkedIn, YouTube, all that. Okay, great.
Has that last name, Ed, so I'm really branded well.
Just type in Coziahr into Facebook or LinkedIn in the search bar. You're going to find Barry, and he's got all his contact information there. Great, Barry. Thanks for joining me here on Growth Driven. Next week, we will talk about the other 7 things. But right now, if everybody just fixed those first 6 things, they'd have improvement in visibility and productivity from their website.
That's right. And we can fix them fast.
Awesome. We'll talk to you soon again. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ed.
All right. Bye-bye.